Here at Olentangy Indian Caverns, we have lots of different things to do. We're in our guided tour season right now. And during the daytime, Monday through Friday, we have a lot of school groups, preschools, summer programs. So we're accommodating different groups. It could be anywhere from 10 to 15 kids to a group like we just had of 70. There's lots of things to do. We have tours all the time. We welcome people to come out and enjoy the grounds, bring a picnic lunch, spend the day here. We've got gem mining, and this gives you a chance to pretend you're a gold miner and pan for all sorts of gems. We also have mini golf. We have a shelter house with picnic tables. We have nature trails, and right now we've got animals in the pasture as part of our petting zoo. Olentangy Indian Caverns were originally called the Lawrence Caves, and that's because this was the Lawrence farm. They ended up selling it, and it changed hands a number of times, and in 1934 it was owned by a couple named Jewett. Mr. Leach and his friend Mr. Algers bought it from the Jewett people. They were running it as a farm, and they had heard that there was a cavern. The Jewetts actually told them, yes, there was indeed a cavern. However, the caverns were in a bad state because the city fathers up in Delaware mandated that it was a hazard. It was open. They were afraid people were going to fall in and hurt themselves. So they had the owners of the property fill it in with mud, with rock, with stumps, whatever you could. So when Mr. Leach and Mr. Algers bought it, they took a whole year to clean out the caverns before they could open it up to tours. So our tours are partly public tours that people drive in and would like to see the caverns, and we'll schedule at least one tour an hour. Our tours are limited to 25, just to make it easier to maneuver around the caverns. And they include the different rooms. We take people all three levels that are accessible. The first level is the area that's called Echo Chamber and the Crystal Room. There's also Fat Man's Misery, which is a tight little corridor leading from one cave room to another. People have to scrunch down, bend over, and hopefully they come out on the other side without getting caught. Haven't lost anybody yet. And eventually you end up in the third level, which is our Cathedral Hall and our Bell Tower Room. And then finally you end up in the Indian Council Room. That's where many of our Indian artifacts like arrowheads, spearheads, tools were found. We'll begin self-guided tours on August 18th, and you'll be given a map. You'll be able to read the signs, and you'll be able to listen to sound boxes. And you'll be able to go at your own pace. So come on out and have loads of fun at the caverns and on the grounds.